Hey guys, we're back again, and we're going to be answering some questions that we found on Reddit that was interesting for commercial real estate. The next question I saw about, can someone explain, like I'm a 5-year-old, what is going on with the office market and all the talks about expiring loans? I think the question that I asked, I absolutely hate having to post this, but at this point, I'm too afraid to ask anyone I know. Everyone's talking about gloom and doom about large office sales. Is this all just because people are working from home? It sounds like something else is going on, and no amount of Google has given me a clear answer. It's a good question. I think the big issue is going to be Class A office space. That's what you're hearing at CNBC, Bloomberg, Fox Business is no one's coming back to work, and San Francisco assets that was worth $300 million could go on sale for $60 million. It's $300 to $60 million, multiple factors on valuation, but office historically has been revamping. So back in the 90s, a lot of the financial firms and insurance companies, accounting firms have big, large filing rooms. With technology, they started reducing that. Also, efficiency on large offices to density factor, right? Back in the days, early 2000, when they engineer office, they use 300 square feet for one individual workers. Fast forward these days, they use 100 square feet for individual workers. So as you can see, a lot of that space is going to be smaller. But with COVID, a lot of remote working, hybrid working, yeah, I believe the office market Class A is in big trouble, especially, gateway cities like San Francisco, Los Angeles, New York. And you're seeing that with downfall, Blackstone giving back properties, Brookfield defaulting on their notes. And you're hearing that now, but a lot of the commercial real estate professionals saw that coming. So I'm not saying all office is bad. I think Class A office, iconic buildings, should stay away from because it's a very challenging asset because of the vacancy, right? And the vacancy is going to get worse because, we're talking about 20% vacancy factor. That's not really, contemplating future vacancy because when renewals comes, they're not going to renew some of the other spaces. So you're going to have a bigger issue. So a lot of the office landlords are having challenging times because office rents haven't gone up as high as other rents like multifamily and industrial. But on top of that, there is something called base years and base stops. So, another matter, but it's actually expenses, leakages are going up for the landlord. On top of that, tenant improvements is going up, inflation, labor costs. So it's really already challenging to make money on these large class assets. But with a lot of tech and layoffs, financial firms, it's going to be very challenging. So if you do want to go into the office market or office asset class, I'll recommend looking at older commodities, 90s build, early 2000 build that's in suburban markets. That's maybe 2 stories. Instead of taking down 300,000 square feet, if it's 8,000, 15,000 square foot with multiple tenants, right? That's still going to do well. I think those asset classes are going to still get the fallout of being office asset class. But commodity asset class, where you have the State Farm agent and you have the HVAC vendor, blue collar work. I mean, that's just, you can't do remote, right? So then those are going to stay and people are still going to rent those office space because they're not $40 a square foot. They're going to be $10. They're going to be $9. So it's a cheaper alternative. So being more cost effective, commodities is going to do fine. If you found this content helpful, please subscribe and share the content.